Hi, everybody. It's Delusion Dispeller. Hope everybody's having a great day today. I just decided to pop on here and do another live because I know y'all like me coming on here and talking to you about whatever, or singing, or whatever you want. I'm actually boiling some water to do some dishes. So whenever everybody pops on in and starts talking, we will chat. Anyway, I entitled this Charged Does Not Equal Convicted, because the Shanann lovers and Chris haters and the Chris lovers and Shanann haters all need to realize that, first of all, we don't have all the information. Second of all, just because Chris was charged with however many counts of whatever does not mean guilty, convicted, because in this US of A, we are innocent until proven guilty. As much as you might not want to hear that and believe he's a murderer, and I personally do too, it's just how it is. We live in the United States. You're innocent until proven guilty. Now, if you don't like that fact, maybe you need to move to like Iraq or Afghanistan or one of those countries over there where they don't even hardly ask you questions. They assume you're guilty if somebody says you're guilty, and that's it. You get all kinds of terrible atrocities happening to you that we won't get into because it's depressing and disgusting. Anyway, we live in the United States, and he has a right to a fair trial. As much as we may not like him and think he's a cold-blooded murderer, he still has a right to a trial, as anybody would in this country. So that is what we are all waiting for, is this trial to commence. We, none of us, you, me, anybody else on YouTube, do not have any rights to convict somebody until all of the evidence is there, until everything is examined and all that stuff. Hi, Joan. Welcome back. Anyway, that's all I have to say on that topic, but if we want to discuss it, that's fine. You can discuss it. I don't know what more to discuss on it, but some people still want to talk about it. Another thing, so many people just, because Shanann has passed away, killed, don't want to talk about the behaviors that she exhibited. Hi, Storms. And I don't see any harm in doing that, because she may be passed away now, but that doesn't mean she was when she made the videos she made. So there's no harm in discussing behaviors. We watch videos of other people. We watch Martin Luther King videos. He was assassinated, and we sit and discuss his behavior. So what is the difference? Why can't we talk about somebody? Why does that make me a Shanann hater? Because I want to say these behaviors were disturbing, and my opinions about her as a mother or whatever. We do that with anybody, dead or alive. It's human nature to want to discuss things. It's not dishonoring the dead. It's having an opinion. Anyhow, I had quite a rough go of it. I was on this, I won't even name the site because I'm just really disgusted with it, and I don't want to give them even the credit of naming their name. It's a local site, and I went on and told my situation about the house and stuff, and they gave me some advice and stuff, and I explained to them why their advice would not work. So basically, I was told that I was shooting down every idea they gave me, and that I have every reason to be stuck in the situation I'm in because I won't listen to their advice. So guess what I did? I deleted the site, and I won't be going back on there, and I will not recommend any local people here go on it either, because that's just rude. I can't help my situation. Sheesh. And I told him, I said, you know what? Walk a day in my shoes. If you want to condemn me about why I'm struggling with my house and why I asked for help. They said, well, you don't want to go to the authorities we recommend, but then you want to reach for a handout. That just shows somebody that's, greedy and doesn't really want help and whatever. They even told me, don't go to college. Just go and get a second job so you can have a nicer house and nicer things that you want. Whatever. So yeah, like I said, they're deleted, they're gone. I won't be on that site anymore looking for help from local people that I thought, well, I live in the town, you'd think they would be kind and whatever. No, not at all. Not at all. And I thought about it a minute. I thought, if somebody came to me and didn't take my advice, would I get all angry at them or whatever and say, "Well, it serves you right. You just live the way you are then. Just suffer because you won't take my advice." I think maybe years ago I might have said that, but I'm a different person now that I've worked with kids with behavioral disabilities. And they can be some of the meanest kids sometimes, but you don't have the heart because you know where they come from. You know the struggles they have, and you don't have the heart to say, "Well, so what? Then sit and suffer. Just suffer then if you don't want to take my advice." Your heart breaks for them when you see them struggling. So I don't get it. Whatever. Some people are just nasty and mean in this world. They just are. And before you go throwing stones at people, you need to walk in their shoes. Would any one of those people trade their fancy furniture and their new cars and their beautiful houses and drive a Toyota Corolla that's 2001, falling apart, rusted, and the door handle fell off of it, the windshield is cracked? Would any of them give up their fancy whatever cars they're driving and drive my 2001 Toyota Corolla and then sit there and judge me and point fingers and say how, you know, you serves you right, just suffer? Not one of them would do that. Would you give up your fancy furniture and live with no furniture or just like a folding chair? This thing right here, which is beautiful and I love it. My husband bought it for me. I need to sit on it more actually. This beautiful chair. It's a Walmart special, but that is the extent of my furniture. I don't have a couch. I don't have an easy chair. I don't have anything right now. Not saying I won't someday. I will, but I don't right now. So all these people putting me down, let me see you put your money where your mouth is, so to speak. Give up your furniture, um, get a Walmart special chair and sit on it and let that be the only furniture you have. And then, you condemn me. Walk in my shoes. And then I'll have the haters saying, "Oh, there she is whining again about her situation, but not doing anything about it." Whatever. I'm whining about my situation then. I'm complaining because I'm not happy with the situation as it is and I want something better. Exactly, Joan. Nobody that has not had this struggle gets it. Now I have flippin' termites apparently in my wall, so I put down some diatomaceous earth to hopefully kill those boogers. It's just, yes, I could move and then lose my 3 cats, and I'm not willing to do that. I love my cats, they're family to me. I mean, not necessarily. I could move to a place that allows animals, but then you're going to pay extra, and I just don't make that much income right now. That's why I'm trying to get a better job and hopefully go to college maybe to increase my income in the future. Who knows? I really don't know. Like from day to day, I wonder how long will I really be stuck in this place? How long will I really, not have a better environment to live in and plush carpet to walk across and stuff that normal houses have? How long will this go on? I ask God that all the time. What more can I do? There's nothing I can do. I'm doing everything I know to do. I work every day. Some people say, well, get a second job. Then I'll never see my husband. I will never be at my house to clean it even a little bit if I want to. So what's the point in that? Um, I'm hopefully, if finances permit, Dana, going to get my school counselor degree because I already work at a school. So I thought that made more sense than just trying to go through like really intense clinical counseling classes and stuff. Sandy, I wish you did too. I really wish you did. You're in Georgia. Yeah, I know. Everybody's anywhere but here. That's how it goes. So I don't know. It's just, it's even, it's like not even, I want somebody to come here and fix it. I want somebody to come here and just say, "Oh my gosh, you poor thing. You have to live like this." Yes, I want pity. Okay, haters, I want pity. I'm asking for pity. I'm asking for somebody to walk into my house and really experience what life is like and not just come and visit, but live every day with me, okay? Heat your water on a stove to do your dishes and to wash yourself. That's not fun, let me tell you. Be careful where you walk in my bathroom because right now there's a board laying across a hole in the floor. That's my life. And I'm sure people have it way worse than I do. And my heart goes out to those people because I have way more than most people that live, poverty lives have. And I know that. It's just frustrating. It really is frustrating. Um, I don't know. I don't know what more to say about that. And that's not really the topic, obviously, but I don't even know how I got on that tangent. It just frustrates me. Ugh. Anyhow, I didn't even turn my water on to heat. I don't know how it was going to heat. Talking about heating water on the stove, and I didn't turn on the kettle or the pan. Doesn't work that way. Just maddening sometimes, Sandy, you can reach me privately. I will give you my number. And I would love any help I could get, even just organizing what I have, if I could. I don't know. Maybe I should have named this room Pity Party or something. I don't know. I'll try to message you privately here. Just a second. If I can, if you let me. I'm not sure how it's gonna let me. Sandy, can you message me privately? Will it let you click on my name or something? I don't know how to do it. There's nothing like, it doesn't let me do anything like that at all. Participants, maybe that would work. Oh, maybe that'll work. Nope, that's not working either. That just tells me who's in here. I'll just give you my email address if you can't really hear what I'm asking you. There's my email address, Sandy, if you can write me there. Anyway, it just feels like, okay, awesome, Sandy. It feels, thanks, Dana. It feels like one thing after the other falls apart around here sometimes. First, it was having to mow a quarter acre of lawn that just keeps growing and growing. So we finally decided we weren't going to mow all the lawn. Then my daughter complained that the city was driving by and complaining the lawn was long. So we had to figure out a way to mow it. I find out that the reason I didn't like mowing my grass was I had a terrible lawnmower because my ex-husband came and mowed it like within a couple hours. And I'm like, how does he do that? He's just like walking up and down the yard, but he brought his own mower. So I found out it was my lawnmower in that case. So he let me have his lawnmower, but then I didn't have money for gas anyway. And then we had a big, huge, several rainstorms that flooded the area, which wasn't helpful. Anyhow, so yeah, that's what was going on with that. I could just go through each room and tell you everything that's crazy about this house. I'm pretty happy with my bedroom. I must say that's my favorite room to be in, and pretty much the bedroom and the kitchen are the two main rooms I go in. Maybe my bathroom, but now with the hole in the floor, it's kind of hard to go in there. Nobody will help. It's like the agencies around here, either you make too much money, so you're really not that desperate, we can't help you, or you don't own the house because my daughter has the deed, so they can't help us. Um, oh, you have a place to live? Oh, we only help people that are like without a house. So what am I supposed to do? Live out on the street and then maybe you'll have pity on me and help me? That's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure the message should be do what you can to take care of yourself, have a roof over your head, have a place for your stuff and have food and whatever, and we'll come in and pick up the slack. But that doesn't seem to be the message here. The message is if you're like dirt poor and struggling and suffering, we'll probably give you a handout once in a while. And we might pity you or have compassion on you, but you got a house. That's more than most people have. You have a roof. And I'm thankful for all that. Don't get me wrong. I am. But I think it's like the whole welfare system. You make too much money. Thank you, Joan. You make too much money, so you're not really that destitute, you know? They want you to have full-time jobs. When you get the full-time jobs, they take the extra that was helping you stay afloat, and then you have to either take less hours, so they'll give it back to you if they will, or you just struggle because the money just doesn't pay all of everything. Now, we do have our bills paid, our basic bills. I must say, God has been so good about making sure those are paid. The problem is the repairs in this house are ridiculous. If the Board of Health saw my house, it would not be pretty. And we don't tell them because I need a place to live. And if they came and condemned my house, where am I going to go? I don't want to give up my kitties. Those are my babies. And it's expensive to have pets. You have to pay, extra money for pets. Yeah, exactly, G. Marie. And it's not just where I live, it's everywhere, a lot of places. The haves and the have nots, and I'm not quite the have not, but I would call me the have struggling or have struggles, I guess. And it's discouraging. It really is. I don't like living like this. And I work thinking, I took the job going, oh, good, I'm going to have a full-time job now. I'm going to be able to have nice stuff and fix up my house. There's a difference between fixing up your house by decorating it. Yeah, exactly, Joan. By decorating it versus, okay, now the walls are falling apart and crumbling. There's holes in my floor. In order to tear out a floor, you literally have to tear the whole thing out, measure boards, lay the boards down, and somehow keep them down there, hammer them, or whatever you do to them to get them to stay on the cement. I don't even know how to do that. And you have to put like 2x4s underneath the boards, and then you seal everything, and then you put the tile on or whatever. And if you want carpeting, you put the carpet pad underneath and put the carpeting on top. Yeah, exactly, G. Marie and Joan. Exactly what I'm running into. So it's not as simple as saying, well, now I got money, I can fix up my house. Also, I am not an organized person. I do not know how to look at something and say, okay, this is what I have, bare bones, and now I'm going to do this with it and make it happen. It only stays up here, it never comes out manifested. That's the problem. I'm not a home interior decorator. Maybe I should go to school for that. That makes more sense. I could learn how to decorate my house, but that would be great if I had a house that wasn't falling apart to decorate. That's the rub right there. Anyway, I didn't mean for this to be a whiner video, but I'm really frustrated, and I guess it just came out. And then I think about Shanann and Chris Watts and how they seem to have the beautiful life and the ideal of what everybody wanted. Beautiful furniture, wall-to-wall carpeting, all kinds of money to buy all kinds of stuff to make fancy foods, and money to spend on their business they were doing and stuff. And what happened to them? He apparently snaps and murders everybody, if he did, or somebody did. She wasn't obviously super happy, even though she was putting on this face like she had just found Prince Charming and this wonderful business with all these wonderful friends. To me, it just looked like she had an escape, which I guess you guys are a little bit of my escape. I don't know. Um, we all need friends. We all need support. That's for sure. And I found out where my support was not, and that's why I got off of that other group I told you about. It's basically kind of an email group more than anything, so it wasn't hard to disband it. And I really don't post much on Facebook. Once in a while. I'm more of a YouTube person now, thanks to all of you coming in and sharing your time and your personalities with me like this. I appreciate it. I'm going to get the hot water. I'll be right back. So I don't know, the grass can always look greener on the other side. My mom used to tell me that all the time. And it's hard because It's true the grass can look greener on the other side, but what about if the grass really is greener on the other side? What about those freak situations like mine, where some of the basics I don't even have? Hot water, that's a basic need, in my opinion. I don't even have that. Safe floors to walk on without stepping in holes and stuff. Yeah, don't have that anymore either, thanks to flooding. And not even a safe environment because black mold under my floor. Yeah, I know, G. Marie. I haven't found any around here. I'm sure there are good people, but not in this area. There doesn't seem to be. Or if there are, they don't have the money to help. You know, and this always kind of boggled my mind because, you know, we have these Just Fund Me or GoFundMe pages and stuff. And believe me, I have put, why don't I have hot water? Because our water is well water and it ate through the pipes and destroyed them. So it wrecked my hot water tank. That's why. Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
He's my man. That's why Rumpelstiltskin, to answer your question. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying, guys. I'm so sorry.
Rubber duckies are fun.
No, that's not what I was saying. Nothing about a rubber ducky. He scared you. How long have I not had hot water? Oh gosh, what has it been? Couple months. This just happened. Couple months. And it seems like when I want to put money aside to save up to fix anything, even if I know how to fix something, there's bills. And the bills got to come first. You got to have electric. You got to have gas. Thank you, Sandy. I will check it out in just a little while. Appreciate that. And, you know, people can say I'm a whiner or whatever, but how else do you get help unless you tell people you need it? You have not because you ask not. So I ask. And if that makes me a whiner, then I guess I'm a whiner. Try living like I do. Maybe you wouldn't whine out loud, but maybe you'd be whining inside. Yeah, exactly, Rumpelstiltskin. Exactly. And you know, I get it. When I was a kid, well, when I was like, I think I was 7 to maybe 16 years old. In those years, my mom had married a guy that was probably narcissistic, but more so just OCD and OCPD and stuff like that. We had moved into a house that was absolutely huge. It was like a mansion compared to where we lived before. And yeah, eventually we had like carpets and stuff like that put in. It wasn't plush, it wasn't fancy or anything like that. So I've had more than I have now, but I have never lived like, you know, with cushy carpets like my grandma had. And that's something I've always wanted. I wanted a carpet pad where you could lay down on the carpet and go to sleep, you know, soft. You sink in as you walk. You couldn't wear high heels because you'd topple over because it was such a thick carpet padding. And I love that carpet. I miss having carpet like that. Not that I ever did, but my grandma did. And you'd go in her house and she'd have all the old fashioned furniture and crystals hanging from her lamps and stuff like that. My grandfather worked for a company called Calspan. And I guess he made good money for back in the day, but nowadays it's so hard to spend money on anything because everything's so darn expensive. And hiring somebody to do stuff is even worse. People want an arm and a leg because everybody's trying to survive this economy, you know. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'm thinking of my somewhat ideal situation: having nice carpets, having tiles on my floor. Oh, that would be so awesome to have tiles on my floor. I would love it. The prettiest part of my house, flooring wise, is this right here that my husband did, and I'm still so proud of him. That wooden Those wooden pieces right there, hammered down. I'll see if I can get a closer view of them for you. Right here. These wooden slats on my floor. These are just boards that we hammered down the long way across the hallway so that we would have something that looked kind of like a floor. Yeah, exactly, Joan. That's what I'm hoping. So we did try to make an effort to improve things. We did. And people are like, well, just talk to your daughter and make her fix it. I signed a contract that says I'm responsible for everything because at the time I signed it, I could afford it. You don't know what your future is going to turn out like. I didn't know I'd end up having a husband go to jail. The husband that went to jail was the one on SSI whose income we were living on. So guess what? When someone goes to jail, you lose that. And then it's just you. And then I became a telemarketer for a while, which didn't make all that much more money than what I'm making now, honestly. Plus, I don't know how to. I don't know if it's that I don't know how to budget or just don't know how to balance everything and how to put this here and that there to pay for this. And it's just really hard. Plus, I have my husband living with me. We're trying to both combine two incomes to try to make it. I mean, people could say, well, you have computers. You don't need internet. That's an added expense. What is like $60 or whatever we pay for the internet or $20? How much is that going to contribute to an overall house repair? Nothing at all. Joanne, I am sorry. Joanne, my bad. People they talk about stuff they don't know. They really don't know. So yeah, so I'm doing dishes with my water that I boiled on the stove. That is the least of my worries. I don't mind doing that. I can't take a shower. I have to take sponge baths. I take a shower once a week at whoever's house I can go to take a shower, which really stinks. Because I hate being dirty and feeling grimy. That's not me. You always see me trying to dress up nice. I'm not like a showy person, but I mean, not in that sense of formal clothing and stuff. But, I want to be clean. And I can't. Can't be as clean as I'd like to be. Because a sponge bath only gets you so clean. I suppose years ago, that's how they bathed, sort of. I thought about, taking a bucket and poking holes in it and somehow turning it upside down or whatever and making a makeshift shower. That was my latest thought, was maybe I could make myself a shower and put some warm water in it and do my hair and my body that way. Easier said than done, I guess. Oh, shoot. Hang on, I'm losing y'all here. My computer's opening windows I don't need open. There we go. A solar shower. There's an idea. Yeah. How much does that cost? Where do you get one? It's not about the pipes, Rumpelstiltskin. It's about the whole hot water system, and it's $400 for a hot water tank. Although we are thinking about, or have been talking about, getting what's called a tankless water tank. That is an option. However, have to get my ex-husband to install it because I don't know anybody else that can, unless we pay the store people to do it. I guess maybe they can. I don't know, but that's kind of something we were tossing around, the idea of getting a tankless one. It's just, I'm so used to, like, from the past, if something broke in my house, I would fix it. Like, no problem, we'll just call the repairman. Back when I was married the first time. Or somebody in the family would come and fix stuff. I remember that all the time. My ex-husband would do it, or my brother-in-law would do it, or cousins, or sons, or, whoever. Well, I didn't have sons, but other people did. And you just have it fixed. But now when something breaks, it's like, oh, well, we're stuck. How do we make the best of it? How do we make do? Yeah, plumbing. I do my own plumbing, believe it or not. Every time my sink clogs, I figure out how to unclog it. I go on YouTube or whatever, and I pull the pipes apart and I unclog it. And I'm not a plumber. It's just out of desperation. I want to be able to do my dishes and not have them piling up and stinking. So I just learned how to do it. What kind of work does my husband do? He works at Taco Bell, a restaurant. My ex-husband is a handyman. Try to get a hold of him ever to come. Oh, look at that. Just looking at your home is a turnoff. Somebody just wrote me a comment about that on my videos. Yeah, whatever. It's a turnoff to me too. It's not the way I want to live, so. Ugh, these people and their negative, nasty comments. Think about renting instead. I would, except like people have told me, once you pay off the house, it's yours and you own something. So, you can get a home equity loan or whatever. I don't know. I don't know about all that stuff. I just know I've already been here since 2013. I'm trying to stick it out until I do own the house. It's an 8-year contract, so whatever 13 plus 8 is, that's when I'm out of here. Or when I do whatever I'm going to do. Let's see, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's like the year 2021. I've had problems renting apartments too, so I guess it goes either way. Hi, Lily. Anywho, that's enough on me, I guess. That's my situation right now. I could go on and on about it. It doesn't really change it. I will be talking to that nice lady that sent me an email who said she could maybe help me, her and her husband. So hopefully we'll have a good story to tell in the near future. If she's able to do anything to help me, it would be nice. It would be a blessing. Yeah, they do fix everything, Cynthia, if they will. I've had landlords that were terrible and refused to fix anything. So, I mean, there's good and bad on both ends, I guess. I could, Lily. I can be your long distance life coach. I usually charge, though, if I'm in a life coach. Yeah, you have. That's true. I see you've been following me for a while. Yeah, exactly, Cynthia. Well, and because I've been here already as long as I have, of course I would try to, make do. I don't know if we're moving. I would like to move out of this area. My husband says he wants to stay here.
No,
I thought you said you did.
no.
Oh, he says he didn't. Well, anyways,
You're the one who said you wanted to stay here because of your kids.
because of what?
Your kids.
Oh, no, I meant in the house, honey. Not in the area, in the house. You said you wanted to keep the house. Did you not?
At one time, like kids, yeah.
Actually, it wasn't that long ago, but whatever. At any rate, at this point, the house is falling apart. My daughter kept telling me, oh, well, we're going to get over there and fix it. We're going to help you guys with the floor. She told me take everything out of the room, out of the not the cat room, but the living room, because they were going to pull the floor out this summer. They never showed up, so I'm glad I didn't take everything out of the room. I would have had a big empty room with floors torn up and a room I can't use. So, I'm tired of the empty promises. That's basically what it boils down to. I really am. So I can see who you are. Um, what do you mean so I can see who you are, Lily? I'm not sure what you mean. Had to move in with my elderly mother. Yeah, then you understand, Dana. You really do. Yeah, I know they are outrageous prices on condos. Believe me, I know. I've looked those up too. Oh, you follow me on Facebook. Okay. Is your picture on there or something? Is that what you mean? I could see who you are? Wouldn't mind seeing who you are. By the way, everybody, also, like I told you, cyclothymic here, which means that beginning of the month, I'm all happy-go-lucky, positive, jumpy, joyful, whatever. And then towards the end, like the 15th to the 30th or 31st, things start bothering me. So I guess I'm in the kind of bothering mood right now where things are really starting to bug me. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. Just have those modes sometimes like everybody does. And the fact that people are just constantly criticizing my house, criticizing me, and they don't even have a clue what they're even talking about. It doesn't help matters any. Upsets you more, makes you want to pull away, not come on here and talk more, you know. Oh, I got you, Lily. I will catch you on Facebook then and see who you are. We probably have talked, maybe in the past, who knows. I talked to a lot of people over the years, so yeah, hating indeed. Anyway, I don't know. Wonder if this phone has charged yet. Let's see. I've been trying to charge my phone for all of you so that I can get some background music and actually sing some songs that have background music. But this phone doesn't seem to want to charge for whatever reason. And I still don't think it's charged yet. I don't think it's the right charger cord for one thing. Yeah, it doesn't want to charge. It used to work perfectly fine, but for whatever reason, it's not charging. So, plan fail on that one. All right. So, anyhow. Aw. Thank you, Lily. Honey, we should look into a solar shower, Storm says.
What's that?
Something run by the sun, I imagine. The water is heated by the sun. Maybe look it up on your computer or something. I don't know. And I think a lot of what's going on right now is getting my husband and I both down because more me, obviously, but it's just discouraging. Red Rock Outdoor Gear 5-gallon solar shower is the item I'm looking at on Amazon. Okay, honey, look on Amazon. Propane camp shower. Aw.
What do you want me to look up?
That's really nice, Lily. It's called Red Rock Outdoor Gear 5-gallon solar shower. Thanks, Lily. I'm glad I helped. Have hubby build a little box with a curtain. A box with a curtain for the propane camp thing. My hubby probably could do that. He knows how to build boxes. I know that much. You could build a box. Hmm? Oh, don't answer me.
I think, yeah.
I didn't hear you.
Red Rock Outdoor Gear 5-gallon solar shower.
Yeah.
$12.
That's what she was saying, that it was only $12. Okay, so he found the solar shower. It might have to wait for a couple weeks because neither of us have money right now. We get paid every 2 weeks. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate it. I'm in Illinois, Sandra. Between Illinois and Iowa. Thanks, Lily. I love my down-to-earth vibe too, but I'm just bummed today, I guess. Sometimes it bothers me more than others, and right now I'm just bothered by the whole thing. Because, a lot of times your surroundings reflect on how you feel inside and stuff. I'm thinking of Shanann and her surroundings, and maybe she really did feel good sometimes looking at her nice stuff that she had. And I probably would feel better if I had nice stuff too sometimes, but her situation didn't turn out happy, unfortunately. Cool, Storms. Thank you so much. That solves the problem of the water. As soon as we can get that $12 and get it in here. Where you get it on Amazon, so you order it in the mail, right?
It'll be $12.87.
$12.87 altogether, he said. That's doable. Thank you. We will definitely get our hands on that sucker. For real. So I can actually have clean hair instead of using this grimy water that makes my hair like nasty. Yeah. Super chat. Yeah, definitely. That made me smile. There's hope yet. I spend my life trying to give people hope, and sometimes it's hard because I feel hopeless in some ways. Now all I need to do is get somebody in here to help me organize this place. Seriously. That's the next thing. That's something else I've been trying for years. I've been appealing to churches, and I already told you what happened at the last church I went to. They said, as soon as you clean up the place, we'll come in and help you organize. What? Yeah, I can imagine, Cynthia. Sorry that's your situation. Okay, thanks for the information, Mr. Skull with the question marks. I don't know what your name is. The symbol isn't satanic. It was invented by Ronnie James Dio's grandmother. She would do it to people who looked at her mean. What did she mean by it, though, when she did it to people? Oh, hi, Sandy. Your name didn't show up. Your name didn't show up, Sandy, just a skull with 2 question marks. Maybe you didn't want your name to show up? I don't know, but it didn't show up in the room. Your username is question mark, question mark. Gotcha. Okay, so the symbol, which I won't do it with the 2 fingers, is not satanic. That dude his grandmother invented it, and she did it to people that looked at her mean. Oh, okay. Well, now it's used for satanic purposes a lot of times. It's definitely used in rock music a lot of times. Hmm. Breaking your phone and finger? Ouch. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Breaking your phone and your fingers. Okay, and the bands are posers. Wannabes, I guess that means. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, it was from other videos. Yeah, Lily, I hear you there. I used to have weird people call me from jail when my ex was in there. Craziest thing I ever heard. I'm when I get out, I'm gonna come and visit your house. Your husband told me where you live. I'm like, oh my lord, no, don't be sending convicts to my house. What are you thinking? Thankfully, he never came here. Oh my goodness, I was so scared. Ugh. Yeah, it was very scary for sure. Anyway, I was thinking about what somebody told me about making a Christmas CD. I'm not a big fan of Christmas music, to be honest with you. Um, I suppose I could sing some songs like that, but I don't have a CD player, so I'd probably have to make like a Christmas video, something like that. I don't know if you can make a Christmas video and then maybe charge people to listen to it. I don't know how you do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's not sending others, it's him. Gotcha, Lily. I'm just saying my ex used to do that. He would talk to people in jail and then give them our address while I was here alone without him. It's like, what? Don't do that to me. Craziness. Look into it. They do work. Oh, you mean the water heater? I will. No worries on that one. I will. So, anyhow, everybody, I guess I could sing a song because I don't really have anything else to talk about. I was kind of having a bummed moment, I guess, being attacked in private messages and yeah. Hey, I have a favor. I don't know how this would work, but is there any way somebody could navigate my messages and delete all the nasty ones so I don't have to see them? That would be nice. I could give you my account information. You could get in there and just delete them all, and I could only read the good ones. I like that idea. Yeah, I know. It will get better, Dana. I've just been, I don't know. And I didn't have a bad day today. It was a good day. We had a good meeting after work that went really well, so I was happy about that. I just, yeah, I know. Careful trusting people. Believe me, I know that. I trusted some really doozies back years ago. But I also don't distrust people. I kind of go by my discernment. I can tell decent people. Yeah, Lily. It's not hurt. It's angering. It's just anger. Well, I guess anger is kind of hurt and frustration, according to Dr. Phil. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate those comments. So, um, you're welcome. Glad I could help. Glad I could be a light in darkness and a happy voice to those that are struggling. Uh, Trying to think. Should I say what, honey?
You can buy one on eBay too for the same price, and you can make
Use PayPal? Do you want to? We can buy that water heater on eBay with our PayPal.
it's 10 something on eBay.
It's 10 something on eBay, and we can use our PayPal to pay for it. Are you sure you use PayPal?
Yeah, I just checked eBay.
Okay. Yeah, it's Amazon you can't use PayPal for. Okay, we'll keep the page open.
Well,
Yeah, I
already
will.
closed it already, but you can easily open it.
I'll get it. As soon as I get off of here, I'll go and order it on my PayPal because I got that all paid off. So I think. Yeah, that's true. If you speak out against narcissists, you're going to get a narcissistic attack. Yeah, true. And narcissistic rage. Well, and it's not necessarily narcissists, all of them. It's people that are pro Shanann and think that her schnit never stunk. And I did say schnit, not the other word. And anybody that says anything about her poor behaviors towards her children and husband is a Shanann hater. Yeah, that's true, Joanne. I've noticed that. So, and I'm not a Shanann hater. I'm a injustice hater. I don't like seeing people mistreat other people. Period. I mean, unless they're like total jerks or something, or killers or whatever, that's different. But I'm just talking about, I didn't like seeing her treat her kids that way or her husband that way. Oh, that's a pretty rainbow. Thanks for sharing that with me. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. Question. We'll call you double because you got double question marks. I'll call you double because you don't have a name on here. Oh, Sandy, you said your name was. It might get confusing though because there's a Sandy Smith too. So double Sandy. Double Sandy. Or that might make you feel fat and you might not be fat, so that might not be a good idea either. Double question mark. There we go. We'll call you double Q. All right, double Q. Um, I agree with you. I have been thinking the same thing. How many of these people that are all, oh, there's nothing wrong with the way she talked to her family, blah blah blah. How many of them do the same thing? That would explain why they defend it. I don't know. I don't have the heart to talk to people that way and act like that. I really don't. Unless I'm really, really annoyed, and I don't usually let myself get that angry. I don't think. Yeah, isn't that funny? 3 Sandys and there's 21 people in here. It's amazing how we can go from 0 to 21 people just with me rambling on about a whole lot of nothing. But for whatever reason, God's favor is on me, so I'm thankful for that. I'm nobody like magnanimous or anything. I'm just me. By the way, this is my shirt. It says live simply. And I kind of have to live simply because I can't afford to live complicatedly or richly or whatever. Anyhow, I could sing for you guys. I'm trying to think of what I want to sing though. Hang on, I got an idea. I'm going to open up some music. Just a second. Not music, but some words. Give me a sec because my screen might freeze a minute. Let's see. Gotta wait for this page to open. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm actually opening up some lyrics here. So I can sing you guys a song. I like Disney songs. I don't like Disney itself, but I like the music. Let me see if it'll let me do karaoke. If it will, I will try to do this karaoke style. And hopefully it won't make the live chat skip all over the place. We shall see. This is a very slow computer tonight. There's karaoke with lyrics. That's not helping me any. Yeah, I like A Whole New World. That's not the one I was looking at. I'm going to see if I can get into the other. Hang on a sec. Sorry to make you guys wait here while I look this up. Wish I had a separate way to look this up. Somewhere I have an iPad. It's my husband's, but we had one, and I could have just looked it up on there and used that. I don't know whatever happened to it. My husband probably knows where it is. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's see now if I can get this to come up and not freeze everything else. That's the male part. I want the female part. Okay, there. All right, I think I got it. Let's see if it works. Sorry, it's taking me. Obviously, that's not it. We gotta wait to get through the ad, of course. Yeah. Of course, the video will play after the ad. Sorry, y'all. I don't orchestrate the ads on here. All right, can you still hear me, hopefully? Hang on. They did it again. That is not karaoke. Hang on, that's not me. Hush. They always do that. They'll say it's karaoke and then somebody else will be singing. Let's do it this way. Maybe. Okay. Good, because I want to do the female part. Hopefully he has the lyrics because I don't remember it. Okay, before I sing, can everybody hear me? And can you hear the video on the other end here? I just want to make sure before I start singing that I'm not freezing on here. Yes? No? Maybe? Okay, good. Here we go. This will be me singing, not that other lady, whoever that was. Hopefully. Hold on. He doesn't even give me the words. Does he give the words at all? Nope, he's just singing. So I don't have words. Let me think. How am I going to do this? I see the light. Lyrics. Disney. I used to know the song by heart, but it's been a while since I sang it, so this will be so much easier when I have a separate thing that I can actually look on and sing. But I don't right now, so bear with me. Promise it'll be worth it. Lyrics. That's what I need. Okay, there we go. Got the lyrics. And make sure I got you guys still. Okay, good. Awesome. Here we go. Get him on. Not really sure where he comes in on this, so. Okay, what happened to the dude? He's frozen. I'm frozen. Ay. Monday. Bear with me. We're getting this together, I promise. always watching from the windows. All those years outside looking in. All that time, never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here, blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see. Standing here, it's all so clear. I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light. And it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you. When at last I see the light, and at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything is different now that I see you. Now that I see you. Okay. Were you able to hear that okay? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Just playing. Yeah, I love Disney songs. I love A Whole New World. I love all those songs. Thank you, G Marie. And it's like every time Disney comes out with a movie, I always look to hear what the songs are because I just think whoever writes those songs is brilliant. Thanks, Dana. Thanks, Joanne. Thank you, everybody. Love to sing. Still waiting to get together with my pastor to see if we're going to start a worship team or not. Thanks, G Marie. I appreciate that. Thank you. You guys are great. Thank you for your support, your kindness. Awesome. I wasn't going to come on and do a live show tonight, but I was like, well, people like me coming on and talking to them, so I guess I will. As long as I have a computer and it's working, I'll come on and talk to y'all. I don't know, but I'm running out of stuff to talk about. So somebody pick a topic. So I'm not just rambling on about nothing. We've talked Shanann and Chris to death. Can't really talk about anything more about that, I guess. Oh man. I'm just waiting for somebody to come up with something to talk about. Isn't it supposed to be November 19th, Cynthia? I think that's what I heard. Oh, and apparently now they do have the autopsies, but they ain't telling. I think the coroner said they need to seal them until the trial, which is why I said charging somebody with something is not the same as convicting them. And everybody that's all pro Shanann and anti Chris is saying, well, he did it. He killed him. He killed him. He admitted it. He admitted it. He was charged with it. Okay, they charged him with. They said, well, I'm pretty sure you did this. You admitted to it. So we're going to say, okay, you did it. But until they can prove that he did it based on evidence, there's nothing they can say. What's your dramatic topic, Lily? Go for it. What is it? Drum roll, please. Bam. Bye, Sandy. I will definitely check my email from you. Hopefully, we can do something. Whose parents were neurotic? What? Murdered. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong through my split lens here. I have bifocals. Oh, yeah. I didn't hear about that girl from Wisconsin. There's so much murder and so much mayhem and negative stuff in this world. People doing unspeakable things to their children, their parents, each other, and everything. It's awful. That's the other thing. These people that are like hating on me, how does that make them any better than whoever supposedly killed Shanann and those girls? It doesn't. Because hatred comes from your words too. I'm not talking about making, an observation. I'm talking about just being hateful. I mean, people can come on and say, Dee Dee, delusion dispeller, Laura Beth, you're fat. And I'll say, and what's your point? Yes, I am. And I hate it too. So that's why I'm always dieting and trying to lose the weight. Or they can say, Dee Dee, I don't like your voice. And I'd say, okay, sorry you don't like my voice. Don't listen to it. You got ugly glasses. They're brand new. I like them. Sorry you don't. I have a comeback for pretty much everything, except when they're just being hateful, nasty, mean, and saying cruel things. That's where I draw the line. Oh, Haynes? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff going on. Sadly. Sad world we live in. Oh, I'm in menopause, Dana. Can relate. I just had a polyp removed because I was having some bleeding breakthrough stuff. I'm 52 years old. I said that today at the school that I teach at, and the one girl's like, you're 52? I'm thinking, I've only told you that, I don't know, about 10 times. I'm still 52 since the last time I told you that. That's kids for you. One kid today said to me, why does everything got to be so white? Because I guess nowadays kids in school can be kind of racial, like against races. And one kid in particular is like, why does everything got to be so white? And I looked at him and I said, you're white. And he said, no, I'm not. I'm albino. I thought that was cute. Okay, Lily. 54, Dana. Cool. You're around my age. 57. Yeah, the fact is, I happen to know that most of my viewers are in their late 40s and 50s. So, yeah, I know. Most of us are. Most of the young folk don't really find me appealing. I'm too old, which is fine. I don't care. I'm not in my 20s and 30s anymore. It's all good. Whatever. Got something on my arm. I don't know what. Oh, anyway, I'm looking at my email for a minute, quick minute to see what Sandy sent me. Hopefully it came through okay, but I'm sure it did. Why do you have the heat on? Are you hot?
Been on all day, never
I mean, are you cold? Not hot. My bad.
Yes, I'm hot. That's why I have the
Yeah,
heat
that
on.
doesn't make sense. Why do you have the heat on? Are you hot? Oh, man. I'm eating more pop chips, everybody. Hi, baby. I didn't see anybody come in with that name. Must have missed it. Oh, be glad. Enjoy your 30s. No, I'm not having hot flashes. He turned the heat on. Or do you mean just in general? Oh, yeah, I have hot flashes. Uh-huh. They're terrible. And I don't really have the worst of them. I've heard of women that just like burn up all over their body. I don't have it that bad. I just sit there and go, "Ugh, is it hot in here or is it me?" It's me. Um, I don't honestly think there's an age that hot flashes start. Just when you're going through perimenopause or premenopause or menopause. It's not fun, that's for sure. You'll be sitting there and everybody else is like cool as a cucumber, comfortable, and you're sitting there going, "Oh my gosh, it's so hot in here." And they're like, "What? No, it's not." And it's really not. It's hot in here, in your body. That's where the heat comes from. And that's the worst kind of heat because you can't turn that off. Yeah, Dana, I hear you. I mean, I go to work and I usually dress super cool because I sit right near a heater vent. And because I have to watch like the kids from the back. I'm a para and that's what we do. We write on their charts and stuff, behavior stuff. And I'm sitting there just dying because that heater vent is right there. And sometimes it's on and sometimes it's not. And I can't tell the difference. I can't tell if the heat's on and I'm hot or I'm just hot from the inside. Just awful. I have to sit in front of a fan sometimes, so I'll go and steal the one from the other classroom. But yeah, I know the feeling. It's awful. I'm craving chocolate right now. We don't have any, except that cacao stuff. And I don't know what I'm going to make with that. Yeah, well, kind of. Explain what you mean by the spectrum. You mean like autism? I don't think any of the students I work with have autism. I don't think so. Yeah, that's terrible, Joanne. So I found out that apparently these videos that we do, these live chats and stuff, they automatically post. So it's not like I can choose whether to post them. They just automatically do. So all of them post. Oh, you did? Oh, wow, Joanne. Yeah. Well, they were talking hysterectomy with me too, except it turned out to be a polyp and it was benign, not malignant. But I still have to go get another ultrasound done to see if that cyst shrunk on my ovary. And I can't do anything about it until next time I get paid. As I have no way to pay the copay, whatever it is. So I have to wait. A really cool thing though, I will share with you guys, ladies and guys, if there's any in here. My counselor that I used to see actually emailed me to check on me and see how I was. That was really nice of her. That's a good counselor. She cares about me as a person, not just as a client. Because I don't see her anymore because I haven't had the money to. So she checked up on me. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get going, I think. I'm getting tired and it is almost 8 o'clock here, so I just wanted to pop on and talk to you a little bit. I will bid you farewell and good night, everybody, and thank you, thank you, thank you, all my heart, for being so kind to me and supportive. I appreciate it. And putting up with my whining and my sadness over my situation. I don't think it'll always be this way, but for right now, and it's been this way for a long time, for right now, that's where I'm at. And I'm trying to make the best of it. And I'm not very good at being grateful sometimes. So, anyway, love y'all. And I will see you soon. Have a great night, everybody. Bye bye.